So, one of my good friends, Master Creator, Danny Boy asks, Locus or Koshka? I'm gonna give you my opinion, not gonna bullshit you with all the statistical data like 69 ms time to kill and all that bullshit. Locus is much better than Koshka. Here's why. Locus has better damage at range than Koshka, but when it comes to ADS time, Koshka wins. Koshka has better ADS time. No scopes are better on Locus, but blank scopes are better on Koshka. And I've personally noticed whenever I use Locus, my one shots, especially my flick shots, are way more consistent. Especially if you have Locus Electron, you cannot go wrong with it. So for ranked, I would personally pick Locus, but when it comes to 1v1 and I want to play aggressive, feel flashy, I want to aura farm, then I would go for Koshka. So you're good at sniping but still want to improve your aim? Alright, let's go back to the basics first. Firstly, you need the right sensitivity, the one that gives you balance of control and speed. For movement you need speed, but for aim you need control. Control over what? Control over crosshair. What is crosshair? The dot that you see in the middle of your screen. So while setting your sensitivity, make sure that you are able to micro adjust, especially at medium range. You are able to perform centering, tracking, flicking, and even recoil control. So don't copy someone else's sensitivity. Instead, build your own. Comment sensitivity and I'll send you the link to my sensitivity guide video. Sensitivity is important to have control over your crosshair, while right HUD is important to time your shots well. Get in the habit of pre-aiming and aligning your crosshair at the enemy's chest level before peeking them. This will help you win more gunfights. You can also put that sprint button in the middle of your screen, especially if you play on phone, to have that crosshair awareness. And once you have the right habits of crosshair placement and control over your crosshair, you can remove that button later. And the most important tip, play mindfully. Play at your own pace. Know the limitations and strengths of your HUD and sensitivity. Do not worry about the things outside your control. The enemy, or what he's doing, his tactics, or his device, or his ping. Those things are outside of your control. Master what's in your control. The more you worry about things outside of your control, the less control you have. So if you have the right HUD, you play on balanced sensitivity, you have the crosshair awareness, and you play mindfully, your aim will be better. Aranya Kavya asks, do I hate CODM? Not really, but I don't love it either. Because I've seen this game evolve from what it was in its prime to what it is today. I've been playing this game since 2019. Back in its prime it was pretty simple. The meta wasn't as toxic as it is today. There was no gunsmith at that time. But today, there's this 40 loadout system. Today the game is not at all optimized for low-end devices. For those who play on phone, the game takes up a lot of space. iPad players like me, we have nothing to complain, but I see a lot of you guys who play on low-end devices. I understand your problems. I mean, I can't blame the game. I can only blame the developers. Developers should focus more on optimizing the game for everyone, for all devices, rather than pushing all these mythics and draws and lucky draws and whatnot. As an OG, all I want is the game to be true to its name. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's Call of Duty. It is supposed to be something related to the military. But nah, today it is all sci-fi phantom bullshit. I mean, the tentacles, the aliens and those kind of skins they keep pushing out in the form of mythics. So the game is no longer military based. Today it is just sci-fi bullshit. Do you hate CODM? Let me know in the comment section. And you, Activision, the developers, if you are watching this video, make sure that you fix the game, optimize it for everyone so that we all can have fun instead of just making easy money out of your mythic draws that you keep pushing every season. Next up, does acceleration value affect the sniper scope sensitivity? Does acceleration value affect the sniper scope sensitivity? Well, of course it does. And not just the sniper scope sensitivity, acceleration value affects red dot, tactical scope, steering, and even ADS sensitivity, and so on. But how, you may ask? When you scope in with a sniper, your sniper scope sensitivity comes into play. It decides how fast your crosshair moves from point A to point B. That means your sniper scope sensitivity decides a particular speed at which your crosshair moves from point A to point B. And acceleration value decides how fast you reach the speed that was decided by your sniper scope sensitivity. So when you set your sensitivity, make sure that the acceleration value and the sniper scope sensitivity is in the right combination. If you use the higher acceleration value, make sure that the sniper scope sensitivity is set on the lower side and vice versa. Your sensitivity is never independent of the acceleration value. If you have any other question, feel free to ask in the comment section. Obviously bro was pissed. Alright, So jump shot. Now let's spawn trap him. He will spawn on the left. Boom. Now he will spawn on the right. Yeah. Boom. Now he will spawn again on the left. Yeah. Boom. Now he will spawn on the right. Now boom. If you wanna learn how to spawn trap enemies on the shipment map, let me know in the comment section. I'll bring a spawn trap tutorial for you guys. To spawn trap, you first need to understand how spawns work. How could you play so reflexively if you're not using gyro? Well, since I play on an iPad, gyro is not practical for me, especially for the longer playing sessions. For those of you who don't know what gyro is basically when you tilt your device to rotate your camera, which helps you immensely with your reflexes, especially when you play on phone, but on an iPad it's a big limitation. So I rely on my muscle memory. To be able to play reflexively, obviously you gotta work on your reflexes. Reflexes are based on the muscle memory. Muscle memory of what? Your fingers. And muscle memory is based on two things. Number one, your sensitivity. Make sure that you are using the right sensitivity so that you are able to have that control over the crosshair, as I talked about in one of my previous videos. And secondly, the right HUD. Right HUD helps you immensely with the reaction time. One more important tip, make sure that you wear those thumb sleeves, the finger gaming sleeves as they call it, so you have that consistency while you swipe. If you work on all these things, you will have that reflexive gameplay. All the best.